What is up, my friends? Happy Friday. This is Zach with ZT Auctions. I am on the premises of a property that we're going to be selling at auction tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is 728 Gunnison Road. You can see behind me here. It's a small rancher, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and this is actually out in the Fireside area in York. But not completely the reason for the video today. I want to talk real quickly about the difference between absolute auctions and reserve auctions. Tomorrow we actually have 2 real estate auctions. We're going to call tomorrow Real Estate Saturday for us. We have one at 10 a.m. and then we have this one that we're standing on right now at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So we have 2 real estate sales tomorrow, and they're a little bit different. The one that we have at 10 is a reserve auction, and the one that I'm at right now is basically an absolute auction. So I want to talk real quickly about the difference between the two. Right here at Gunnison Road, this is an absolute auction, and what that means is that this property will absolutely sell at auction as long as we have 2 bidders that show up and are involved in the bidding. This is a court-ordered property. This was ordered to be sold at auction so we could find fair market value on it, which the auction allows us to do. And whatever the final bid price is, the high bid price will be the sale price of this house. And as long as, like I said, we have 2 bidders, it will absolutely sell tomorrow. So it's called an absolute auction. The home has been vacant for a few months. It needs some repair and renovation on the inside. It's a little rough in spots. It's an investor opportunity, but it is an absolute auction because it has to be sold. The court is ordering it. And as long as we have 2 bidders, the high bidder will be the winner, and the high bidder will buy this property absolutely tomorrow on Saturday, May 12th. So that is an absolute auction. It's real simple. It's guaranteed to sell at auction as long as we have a bid on the property. The one we have at 10 o'clock, which is 442 Frederick Drive, which we've put a video out before and we've showed you guys on the page. That is a move-in ready, a house that will be an excellent property on the real estate market. We have it for auction. It's a divorce situation. But it's excellent property, move-in ready, needs no repairs, needs nothing done to it. Excellent property, excellent school district, excellent location, and that is what we call a reserve auction. Basically, we work with a seller to find a price that they would feel comfortable selling the property at, and we call that their reserve. And that is basically the bottom line or the bottom offer that they would be willing to take through the auction process once we get the bidding going. We usually try to work with our sellers to find a reasonable reserve price, something that we feel is fair in terms of the current market and comparisons, and then hopefully bring a buyer to the table that is able to bid up and over that, and basically create a win-win for our seller and for our buyer as well, so that they feel like they're getting a fair deal on the property as well. And it's all done through the auction process. It's a real exciting process. A lot of emotions, tensions are high, the whole deal. But we try to find that reserve and find that price through the auction method. In a reserve auction, the seller is always in control of the reserve, so we kind of put a number in. We come to terms on a number that we'd like to hit in the auction, but the seller stays in control until I say sold. So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll take a recess, we'll take a break, and we'll go discuss with the seller to see where they're at and how they're feeling. And we do not say sold on a reserve auction without the final say of the seller. So those are the difference between the two. An absolute auction is absolutely guaranteed to sell on the day of the auction as long as there is an offer or 2 bidders, no matter what the sale price is. And a reserve auction is an auction that has a bottom line number. Usually it's a fair number. It's a reasonable reserve price, something that's very fair in comparison to the market. And if we're able to hit that through the auction process, then we will sell on that day. So that's the difference between the two. Guys, if you have any questions about this, please give us a call, contact us. If you are interested in real estate, the property I'm on right now, 728 Gunnison, will be sold at 1 o'clock tomorrow. It's a great investor opportunity. You'll probably be able to pick it up pretty cheap, and it will be sold absolute. And then 442 Frederick Drive is in Dallastown. That's the move-in ready, beautiful home, 3 beds, 2 baths. Doesn't need anything done to it. It's ready to rock and roll. Has a detached 2-car garage, as well as an attached garage, tons of garage space, and it's a great property. So we have 2 tomorrow. They're on different ends of the spectrum. And just wanted to do a little live video here real quick and inform you guys about that. I'm actually waiting on a potential bidder and buyer. They want to walk through this property right here. So I thought I'd kill a little time and inform you guys on something else that maybe you'd like to know about our business and what we do. All right, I hope you guys are well. Nobody on here. Jeff Gutowski's on here. Hope you're well, brother. And have an excellent Friday. It's a beautiful day here in South Central PA. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.